In 1920, Croydon is the main airport in London. Aviation is young and navigation primitive.
Flying was really by seat of the pants. The pilot made use of landmarks such as coastlines, rivers, large towns, roadways.
But the Mark I eyeball can't always be trusted. On the 7th of April 1922, a French pilot heading out of Paris Airport drops below the clouds to get his bearings. Scanning the ground for landmarks, he doesn't realize that a cargo plane from Croydon is approaching on exactly the same heading. The first collision in the history of civil aviation kills 7 people. It was an accident waiting to happen.
Pilots would be looking out to see the road that they were following. They were looking over the side. The road was here. The other chap was looking over, maybe over the same side of the road, and they were really over the top of the road.
To stop such disasters from ever happening again, Croydon invents a clever new technology. Every aircraft heading towards the airport sends out a radio burst. A radio receiver at Croydon then measures the angle of this signal, which reveals where the plane is coming from.
I'm getting a call which is telling me that Croydon has a bearing of 140. So I'm taking out the mouse and placing it on a bearing of 140.
But a plane's bearing isn't enough to pinpoint its precise position. So Croydon installs 2 more radio stations, and their receivers lock on as well.
Fulham are now calling. They have a bearing of 195. I can just hear Lim. Lim have a bearing of 230. I can see now that the strings cross at Hastings. The pilot is over Hastings.
Once Croydon knows the plane's coordinates, they can safely guide it to the airport. This is the birth of air traffic control.